But what you're gravity feeding off now is going into like these, what are these, 5 gallons?
5 gallons.
And it's going to sit for, and there's several of them up here already.
It'll sit another year.
Another year.
I just emptied these and bottled. So that was 2008 I just bottled. Okay. This is now 2009 that's getting racked.
Okay.
So this will sit until 2011. I'll put this in 750 ml bottles. And then next year I'll take what's in the barrel that was from this year and put it back into them.
Okay. So this is, in these bottles, it's going to continue to ferment.
Yeah, but not all that much. Yeah.
No, it will.
So you've got this press all set. I see it's all put together, and you have the slats in there to like limit the amount of spaces. You are drawing off the liquid from this barrel.
Right, this barrel is done.
This barrel's done into here.
You can see how the grapes have gone down to the bottom of the barrel.
All right, and these grapes are going to be taken out to be pressed. All right, so this is a gravity feed siphon.
The gravity feed. That's why we have the barrels up off the floor.
And that's quite a flow you got there. These tubs that you have look to be like, what is it, like 20 gallons?
I think so. I think 20 or 25. It's about 20.
And you're going 20. From a 55 or...
Right, but that's just the grape, so...
You might need another one.
So these 2 barrels and these 2 tubs are 2 different wines,
right?
Yeah,
it's the same wine.
It's the same one. I know what you're going to do with the grapes. What are you going to do with this liquid here?
I'm going to put it in the barrel. We're going to filter it.
Okay.
Put that there.
So you, how long have the 2 of you been making wine together?
How long is Grandpa dead, Rich?
But the 2 of you, year after year, you're still doing innovations, right?
We try to improve, and we're trying to try different experiment. So yeah, we try to just keep it simple. And
yeah, for instance, these tubs, they're not that old at all. So they must have replaced something else.
And we're making an additional 60 gallons this year. This is a new barrel. And we have a new barrel in the back.
So you get that liquid out, and today those previously crushed grapes are really what you're looking for, right?
Right, well, we're looking for the liquid and we're looking for the grapes. The fermentation process has completed, we feel, in the barrel. So now, with the full moon coming, we want to get the liquid into a barrel for storage for a year.
But it's also very important to press those grapes, right?
Right, we want to press them and get the flavor and the juice out of that to combine with this liquid and put it in the barrel. You can see how it's getting cloudy. If you can see, it's getting cloudy as it's getting down towards the bottom of the barrel. Grapes in here,
you'll skim them off?
Skim them off and throw them in the press.
Okay.
She accused me.
Okay, wait. Ever since your 6th grade teacher?
Ever since my 6th grade teacher accused me of lying to her that my hands were dirty and I was not washing my hands and being as sanitary at the young age of 10, I wear plastic gloves to pull the grapes out of the barrel. Otherwise, your hands will be purple for about 7 days, which was what happened to me when I was in the 6th grade. So,
let's take this off.
I'm gonna give you a little more light.
Thanks. or that.
You don't have smell. You got sound, you don't have smell. Like scratching.
So it's already draining, just from the weight of the grapes on top of each other.
Right. Want to give this a shot?
All right, you want to? I got the camera on. You want to?
Get me rolling up my sleeves. There we go. I think we're going good. All right, so this is the year that I made the wine.
Stick your head in there.
And in there. 2 hands, fill the pot up with the grapes.
Breathe deep.
Okay.
From the east.
That's been fermented. There's, you know.
You smell
What,
it.
you trying to see if there's an effect on this? Don't make me touch my nose.
It's fermented for a week.
Yeah. Okay. Now that's
do
it.
it.
I think that.
Okay, what we're looking at here is just the juice coming out just from the weight of the grapes on top of the lower grapes. And we're soon going to set up a press and really squeeze that juice out. All right, we've got the second barrel, and I guess you're going to, I don't know if you'll get that whole barrel in there, but you're
Oh, yeah,
certainly
we'll
going to
get it
go
in.
until this is full.
We'll get it in. We'll fit.
We'll squeeze it and make it fit. This is more the body of the wine, the pressing. Because as you can see how murky it is coming out, it's a mixture of all the pulp. The half plates go on first. That goes on last.
Just saying the grapes don't taste like grapes anymore.
No, they're fermented.
It's, yep.
Yeah, basically fermented. But this is the body. This is, you know.
All right, so you got diamond plate, and the wood goes on top of that?
Yeah, and then the wood blocks go on top of that. And then this steel plate will go over top of that.
And the steel plate is something that's one of your innovations, right? Because you...
Yeah, I cut that out rather than use that older one that's right there.
Oh, okay.
That's probably what my grandfather used. And it's all kind of, you could see how it's no longer, it's kind of lost its shape
Uh-huh.
from the press sitting in the middle. It's more
Oh,
like
I see, yeah.
hollowed it out.
So you just put 2 wooden blocks in there, semicircle,
Right, this
To
way
me-
they're semicircle to get them in, get them out, and the same
Yep.
thing with the diamond plates, because then I have to get it, if I can't get it out with the hook, with the meat hook, then I had it threaded, so I need to pull it up.
okay.
I can pull it up. Now you see what that plate just did, the weight of that steel
Just
plate?
the weight of the plate. We're
All
waiting.
of that'll get mixed in together with what just came out, what we just siphoned out. Oh, I just leave the weight on it, that'll take it.
Yeah, that railroad jack is pretty heavy just by itself, so
Yeah,
it's...
right, those, between those plates, they just, this is a part that you can't be in a hurry to come, you just, it takes its time and you just gotta go with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you'll see it coming out from here. Give it another turn.
Okay.
What I'm doing now is I'm pressing the wine, but I'm also trying to make room for the additional grapes that we have. We are more or less at the mercy of the grape. But our wine has always come out very good. Dry, but not bitter.
I guess you don't rest on your laurels either. You don't just keep finding something that you did well and keep making that year after year. You keep trying different things.
Well,
right?
again, we're at the mercy of the grape. So if the grape, I don't know how good these grapes were this year. I don't know exactly what the weather was in the valley that they were growing in California, but they've been relatively good to us over the years. So we do purchase them from the same supplier who we get them from here in Newark.
I need the tubs to take that wine and put it back in. The tubs are a temporary cold spot. My grandfather didn't have these tubs. What my grandfather had were barrels cut in half. So he basically used, he had an old barrel. He would cut the barrel in half and used a half a barrel as a tub. So basically that's almost a half a barrel.
Okay.
One of these, when they ferment, he fills them up so half is mash, half is wine. So what he would do is pull the plug on the bottom and capture it. Now, I had to store all those half barrels, and over the years they kind of dried out because you got to hoop them down and soak them. I don't have to do that anymore. I still haven't gotten away. A lot of people nowadays are going over to fermenting in plastic drums, like that blue drum over there. People are going to companies and they're buying just the grape juice. What they're going to certain stores like Corrado's will mash it for them and sell them just the juice. Now they go home with just the juice, but they don't have the grapes, the pressings, to complement it. So their wine could end up a little lighter, or I'm still doing it the old-fashioned way. I know it's old.
What do you mean, no way?
Just do this. I'll mix everything in this barrel.
Okay.
These three that I pulled out, these 3 tubs that came out of those 2, will get mixed in here. Whatever we pull out of the press will get mixed in here. Then this here will get filtered into the storage barrel. So that'll take out any grapes, any seeds, 99% of the pulpulus from the grape itself. It's, as you can see, it's a really fine mixed screen. So we'll do that. We may put cheesecloth over it.
And then you plug it, and it's this barrel.
And then we plug it.
It's going to be up on these blocks
It'll be up
on the side,
shelf, yeah.
and it's going to sit for a year.
Set them up.
All right.